Hey everybody, this is Melina from ScrapbookingwithME.com and Me Crafty Scrapper here on YouTube and Instagram. Today is another episode of Scrapbusters. Are y'all ready for one of the most fun and cute and simple triple pockets you will ever make? And these come to you by the great Cori at what is her? It's Cori Dahlman, Creating with Scraps. She is amazing, y'all. And this is one of her pockets that she created when she was doing her series on the flips, flaps, and folds or something like that. I have her video linked in the description box below. Y'all will want to go and watch that video. It is so good and quick too. So these are very, very quick to put together. If you have a rectangular piece of scrap, you can make these triple fold over pockets. Okay, so before I show you my other prototypes over here, this one I made, decorated, and adhered into my little journal that I'm starting to fill up. And remember last week's little file folder fold down pockets? I've got that one in here too, and it's got the little tuck back behind it. If you missed this, I always have, in my Scrapbusters videos anyway, I always have my playlist for Scrapbusters in that description box below. And remember, to get to the description box, to get it expanded, you either have a little down arrow right here below the video, or below my wording that's down there, you have the words "See More." Click on that or click on the little down arrow. My description box expands, and then you see everything that's in there, all my hashtags, all my links, all my affiliate stuff, where you can go to our shop, www.scrapbookingwithme.com. And then I also, in these videos every Thursday, I post my playlist. A playlist of videos is where you can go and watch a series of videos that pertain to that exact same topic. So my Scrapbusters playlist videos are listed in the description box. So if you missed last week's, it is down there. But this week we are making these cute as a button triple fold over pockets, and it's got a tuck back behind here, okay, and then it has, look at there, it has a pocket on the front, on the side, and you will see with my prototypes in a minute, you can make this pocket, the side pocket here, either on the left side or the right side. I've got some flimsy paper that I made my little tag out of, and so that's why I'm having a little bit of a hard time getting that down in there. I don't know why it's that hard, but anyway. Okay, there's your little front pocket, and I made a little tag to go in there in that one. And then you've got another front pocket, and I just put down some vellum. Isn't that polka dot vellum adorable? Put down some vellum to make my pocket for the front, and then that cute butterfly that I got in my die cut package that I showed you a couple of videos back. So I've got a few little tags and things in that, pieces of ephemera. I've got a tag in that pocket, that little slim pocket, and then I've got some, this is my porch print. Let me say that again. My porch prints digitals that I just cut out and inked around the edges, and that is in that back pocket. And here are some more prototypes. You can make these any size you want. Here's another one, just a little smaller, a little shorter. that I decorated, and it is made from book page. Yeah, it is a book page folded in half, and I will show you how to make one with book page. And so you would adhere this down into your journal. I made this one a little shorter so it can go on a notebook page if I want it to. So here's my notebook page, and see how cute that would look. And it's got the pinks in it. It goes along with my pinky peach pages in this journal. So I would adhere it down on 3 sides to make that back tuck. And then you've got your front pocket here that I made with just a scrap piece of cardstock across the book page. And then your other front pocket here that I just put some tickets from the fabulous Betty Ann Renfro in that pocket there. Okay, there's another prototype. Here's another prototype. This piece of cardstock from Blue Fern I was going to throw away because it's got a little bit of a dent fold here where it looks like I've run over it with my desk chair, and I was going to throw it away, and I thought, let me see if I can make one of these pockets out of it. And yeah, I did. So there is your pocket there. See, there's your little front pocket you've made with the fold over. Here is the vellum pocket I put on the front, and then you adhere it on the 3 sides. I'm going to have to cover up that beautiful dragonfly. You adhere on 3 sides and adhere it down into your journal on your journal page, and you've got that tucked back behind there. And then look at this itty bitty bitty little one I made. So it's got that little bitty fold over pocket there. It's got a little bitty shallow pocket there in the front, and then adhere it on the 3 sides, and you've got a little tuck down there. That would be so cute. Of course, decorated and put in a mini journal, and y'all know how I love my mini journals. So here's my prototypes. I'm going to try to keep them where you can see them, and then here's the one that I've already adhered down in my journal. I just love that. Too cute. Alright, now let's get some paper and our trimmer. And I'm going to make this a little shorter because that's a little tall for a general journal size. So I'm going to shorten this a bit. Let's make it 4 3/4 tall. And like I said, you can make these any size you want. So I'm just going with 4 1/4 tall. And this paper is, this scrap piece of paper is 8.5 inches long. So what I have been doing, this is just a general half sheet journal. So what I've been doing is holding it down like this and then just making myself a rough fold over. Okay, I like that. I kind of like that color of the paper a little bit more, and then fold over that. Yeah, I like that. So here is where you can make your front fold over pocket on either side. So you can either line it up with your page this way and make your fold over like that, or you can line your cardstock up this way and make your fold over on the left side. So whatever side that you want to make it on, go for it. And I'm just kind of measuring it out and pulling it over, just so that if I put this in a half sheet journal, it will fit. Okay, so just rolling it a little further in and making sure everything, oh, yep, that's a good size right there. And I'm just going to get my bone folder, and I'm going to make sure that everything is nice and even, top and bottom there. And then I'm going to look it over. Now, do I think that my fold over pocket is too wide? I do. I think it is too wide. So this was 8.5 inches wide. I think I'm going to take off an inch, maybe. Yeah, let's take off an inch on that, just so that my fold over pocket is not bigger than this front pocket. So I'm going to open that back up, and let's take off, let's go ahead and take off 1.5 inches. So that makes, anybody that wants measurements, that makes it 7 inches wide by 4.5 tall. And then my little fold over is 1 3/4 wide. So I'm just going to fold that over. See, like that, you're going to get that little skinny little pocket there. And then you use whatever you would like to make your notches, like I have done there and on the top of that one. So I've got a skinny little pocket that I'm just going to make a skinny little tag to go down in. I won't make that on this video. Y'all know how to make tags. You don't have to see me, watch me make a tag. So I'm using my 1-inch circle punch, and I'm just lining it up where I have folded that and the edge here, lining it up. And I don't want to make one too deep. Just kind of make sure I'm in the middle of that one space there. And that looks quite nice, if I do say so myself. And then on the top here, you can use a bigger circle punch like the 1.5, or you can use whatever to make your other notch. But you want to make sure that you get it in the middle of this here. So I'm going to keep that folded over. I'm going to do a little tab notch on this one. And whomever's out there watching this and holding your breath, keep on holding it. Here I go. It's not gonna be even. I can already see it. That's better. Oh yeah. That looks good. Okay, and if you are into sewing, like Miss Cori is, she sewed her little front fold over pocket. So she sewed down this edge here. Now we're going to make, before we glue this down or sew it, whatever you are wanting to do, you need to put in your pocket here, your front pocket here. And I have found, and like she did, that if you will just go ahead and make it all the way across to that fold, just glue it down here where that's going to cover it up, and then leave it open here, it's a lot easier, and it will stay and be more sturdy if you just make it all the way across. So let's find a piece of scrap. Maybe we have a piece of scrap that's that long that we can make our, look at that. It's going to cover up all that beautiful watercolor look that this paper's got. But I do like that, and it can be decorated up too. So let's make it shorter though, so we don't cover up so much of that beautiful paper. So let's go about, yeah, and trim that off. Like that. And then we're going to need to trim it again once we get it on. So you just figure out how you want to make your pocket that goes all the way across, how tall or whatever. So I'm lining it up, and then what I'm going to do is just hold it. It's just easier for me. And then I'm going to trim off this excess like that. And then I think I will round that top corner like that. Yep, I like that. And then I will round this bottom edge. Maybe. There we go. Whoop, that did not work well. That's better. That's a lot better. There we go. And then I think let's go ahead and round that corner and that top corner. It doesn't really matter about that bottom corner because I'm going to be putting my pocket down there, and it just looks better to me to be like that. That is still not rounded appropriately. So let's try it one more time. I might have to get this one. Sometimes with thicker cardstocks, this one doesn't work as well as my chomper does. So I'm just going to go around and do my chomper on those edges. And then sometimes my chomper just messes up stuff. Okay. Now, you can use liquid glue, you can use double-sided tape. I'm using my all-trusted 1/8" score tape, and let's see, I'm going to ink my edges with some walnut stain, and all of that over there is not going to be seen, Melina, so you don't have to ink that. Ink these edges like so. I'm going to dirty it up just a little bit more. And then ink these edges. This is some pretty paper. This is some paper that I had left over from Cocoa Daisy. One of the kits. I can't even remember which kit. I'm going to ink my fold here. And then go through and ink all of this. Like so. Okay. Then I'm going to get my 1/8" score tape, and I'm going to run a line at the bottom. And then up this side, okay, and then I'm going to do some liquid glue where this pocket is going to be under that flap there. And I need this much. I know y'all love my measuring. Okay. And then I'm going to set it like so. Make sure no glue comes oozing out before I close that up. Then I'm just going to use some liquid glue, and you can use the 1/8" score tape again if you want to. This is just a little quicker for me to get it shown to you. And I put the glue at the bottom of my flap and then this edge of my flap, and just fold it over like so. And guys, your triple fold over pocket is done. You just need to do some decorating, make you a little tag to go in here, and make you some ephemera, or get some die cuts to put in this pocket here. It's done. It's that easy. Isn't that simple and cute? I love these things. Now, I did tell you that I would show you how I did the book page one, And I just really love that book page one. Let's go ahead and get that done. And let's do the flap on the right side. I'll show you the difference there. I mean, it's really no difference whatsoever. You're just putting the flap on the opposite side. So like pages like this, where it was the start of a new chapter, I usually don't use these for much. And they just get stuck in my scrap pile. So all I'm going to do is fold this over. So there it is. I'm hiding where the start of the chapter is. Okay, and I really like the rough edge of this where it was torn out of the book. And I've got a little bit of that rough edge showing on this one. So I really like how that looks. So I don't want to take that off at all. Now you need to figure out if it's a tall book that you took the pages out of, if you want to take off any length. So I'm going to put my fold over flap on this side. And then, of course, it needs to be able to fit into a journal. So I'm going to do some rough measurement and then fold over. So see, my fold over flap is going to be a lot bigger than this. So I do need to chomp off a little bit of that. And it needs to be folded there. So I just went ahead and barely folded that in. I'm going to get my trimmer and I'm going to chop off about 1.25 inches off that. I'm not even measuring this book page because I know that all y'all are going to have different sized book pages. So I'm not doing measurements. I'm not showing y'all measurements on this one. Alright, and making sure, just again, before I start gluing anything, that that is going to fit into a half sheet journal. It is. I'm just going to fold it over just a smidge more and get my bone folder just so I make sure that I have enough room. Okay, so we kind of got just enough on this side, and it's almost like in half. So this front pocket that's going to have the tab at the top, it's going to be a nice and wide one, and then you've got enough on this edge too. So I like that. You can make the fold over pockets as skinny as you would like or as wide as you would like, and then this one's going to be even wider than that. So I really like the torn look of the top. I think I might just do a little rough tear for my pulls on these. First though, for the book page, you're going to just barely get some glue going in here. You don't need a lot because, you know, book page is so thin anyway. Just barely get you some liquid glue going and put that together. Okay, then fold over again, and I do think I'm just going to tear this top instead of doing a punched notch. I'll just tear it. Oh, I like that. Okay, and then for this one, I need to tear about here. And let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, I like that. I like it when a plan comes together. Now let's ink. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my side. Oh yeah. Let's round us some corners here. I like that. And then I'm going to round this corner with the folded over. I'm going to round that while it's still folded over. Cute as a bug right there. Fun fact, my childhood nickname is Bug. It seems like years ago I shared that with you guys, but if you haven't seen that video where I shared it, my childhood nickname was Bug. My dad started that, I think. I'm pretty sure Dad started that one. And all my aunts and uncles, all of my cousins called me Bug. Now, where exactly it came from, because I do know that I was not the outdoorsy type when I was a kid. So I'm not sure where that nickname came from. But Bug was my childhood nickname. And I want y'all to comment with what y'all's, if you had one, what your childhood nickname was. Let me know what yours was. Now, you look at that. I've been sitting here talking to y'all and I've inked the wrong side of this. A plan is coming together as long as you keep your trap shut, Melina. Alright, ink the correct side of this one. And then I'm going to ink the bottom here. And then I don't have to, oh, yep, I need to go over just a touch more with my inking. Oh, yes. That is too cute. I love that. Okay, now let's put on the little pocket at the bottom. And I think I'm just going to use this pretty little green cardstock. I think I had this left over from an E-Club kit, and I'm just going to do me a little fingernail swipe there of where I need to trim it. Lovely. And then I need to round that, let's see, yep, the bottom corner, and then I need to round the other bottom corner, and let's see if that's how I want to leave it or if I want to round those top corners too. I like that. And now I need to make a notch here. So, like here, I didn't make a notch. I'm good with that. It doesn't have to have one. You've got a really shallow. But I would like to make a notch on this one. And let's just use the little 1 inch. So, if you're wanting to make a notch, I'm really just doing this for your benefit because I'm good with it not having a notch. But if you want to make a notch, and on that front pocket that you make, you kind of just really need to eyeball. I guess you could get out the ruler if you want to, but I'm just going to eyeball that. There's my little middle ink spot. Okay, there's my notch, and let's turn it over and see what it looks like. Yep, good notch, Melina, good job. Okay, I'm going to ink this lightly, and remember that I don't have to go all the way across because some of it's going to be hidden. Oh, I like that. Pretty. Okay, with this one I'm just going to use book page. I mean, of course I'm going to use book page. I've got book page. It's made out of book page, Melina. You dorkwad. I'm going to use liquid glue. It's art glitter glue. And then I'm going to make myself a little mark of where I need to, there we go. Just made myself a little mark of where I need to put liquid glue everywhere on the back side of this so it sticks down and doesn't get myself caught when I'm putting something down in this pocket. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue at the bottom there and the side there to adhere my front pocket on. And like so, and then glue at the bottom of this flap and my little side flap there, and fold over, and there is your triple fold over pockets. You know, since I made a pocket last week on M Scrapbusters, I was thinking I probably don't need to make another pocket. They're probably getting tired of pockets, but I love making pockets, and I love all kinds of different pockets. And we all need pockets for our journals. So I just made another pocket, y'all. I pulled that one too hard. It is not glued yet, not dry yet, so I need to leave that alone. So if you're working with book page and it's your base, let everything dry really good before you start manipulating it too much and decorating and all that kind of stuff. So there you've got your front pocket, and then you've got that fold over pocket, and then you're going to adhere down 1, 2, 3 sides, and then you'll have that back big pocket. Yay! Was this so easy or what? And I'm not going to decorate. Y'all know how to decorate. Y'all don't have to see me decorate. I know that some of you love watching me decorate, and that's okay too, but this is just going to be a quick video today, and I say quick, and I've talked so much it's probably going to be over 30 minutes. Oh well. I love these triple fold over pockets that I got from Miss Cori at Creating with Scraps, and make sure to go over and watch her video. She doesn't talk near as much as I do. I think her video was like 8 minutes long. So you get an even quicker version on her channel. But please go over and watch her video and like and subscribe there. I know that she would appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Cori, for the inspiration. You are wonderful. And if y'all have any questions on how to make these scrappy triple fold over pockets, feel free to leave me a comment below. But remember, I also want to know what your childhood nickname was, so leave that in the comments for me too. Don't forget, if you make these and you want me to see them and you want me to leave you some love, make sure to use the hashtag #MsScrapBusters wherever you post it. And even here on YouTube, if you post a video, use that hashtag so I can find you. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Love y'all lots. God bless. Bye, y'all.